Hello everyone. I'm going to try to share a little bit about dancing, fitness, and with you. And then if this is something that you're interested in, let me know and I can make more videos. The reason why I'm doing this is because I have been a fitness instructor for many years, and I remember how challenging it was when I started to make up my own choreographies, and I'm talking about Zumba, dance fitness. I used to be a Zumba instructor, and I stopped paying my membership, and now I don't call it Zumba anymore. I call it dance fitness, sorry, because that is covered under my certificate. So anyway, when I became a Zumba instructor, I remember how challenging it was to put together choreographies, right? I didn't know how to do it, but now I got certified back in 2008. So YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and Facebook wasn't as popular as it is now. So maybe this video is going to be just one more video on the internet, but I just wish back then there was something like this to help me out, and I couldn't find anything like this. Now, English is my second language, so if you see me looking to the side, it's because I'm thinking, I'm translating in my head, and yeah, that's my way of thinking, is just looking for the words in my head, right? So this first video, again, please let me know if this helps. If it doesn't help, then I don't do it anymore, right? But this video is going to be about how to make a warm-up, right? Warm-up or warm-ups. Sometimes I use one, sometimes I use only two. And again, this is for the dance fitness classes. Dance fitness is not dancing, it's a fitness class that we do to the rhythm of music, which is the same thing that we do in Zumba, or that I used to do and people do in Zumba. So the warm-up is the first song, is how you start your class. And again, you can use one or two songs for this. Now, I do not pay for expensive warm-ups. I used to, and I'm all about supporting other DJs, you know, like not other DJs, but supporting DJs and helping out. But in reality, if I don't make a lot of money, and I don't charge a lot of money, and I don't make any money out of YouTube, but if I don't make enough money, I cannot help out others, right? I'm trying to save. So for that reason, I don't buy warm-up song. I used to, I did it a few times, and I love them, you know, but again, I'm trying to save money. I'm not trying to spend more. So some of the warm-up songs that that some people use, they are about 7 to 8 minutes long, and they are about $10 for one song. And again, and it's me thinking. So what I do is I just grab any song that I like, and if the song is too short, right, each song is about 3-4 minutes. If the song is too short, then I do 2 warm-up songs, right? But most of the time, one song is enough. It depends on the class, right? So 1 or 2 songs, and it would take you, again, about 7 minutes, the same as a warm-up song from a DJ. And so, oh my goodness. So I find any song that I like that has a good beat, like a good tempo, that is not too fast and is not too slow, right? So any song that I like, And how I start my class? Most of the time is with a march. Why? Because some of my clients have been coming for 10, 15 years, but some of my clients are brand new. So I don't want to do my warm-up too complicated or too advanced, so people don't get discouraged. New people get discouraged if the steps are too complicated, right? So it is the beginning of the class. Some people had a tough day, some people had a hard time driving to the studio, some people are having issues at work, at home, blah, 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 blah. So why make this more stressful? It is the first song, so I start with a warm-up, nice and easy, with a march, march and easy. So this is all I do. I take some breath, you know, like let it go, just march. Depending on the people, right? Sometimes I just do a heel tap, right? This warms up the back of your leg, heel taps, and then once they get the legs, I add the arms. Go back to my march. While I'm doing my march, sometimes I just turn, turn back, turn one way. Sometimes I even turn back, so people get an idea of the area of the studio, how big it is, right? Especially for the new clients. And sometimes people come to class and they all are in the very, 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 very back of the studio, right? Especially the new ones. And with me moving around, I make them find more space around the studio and just move around, right? And maybe move to the front. Talking about moving to the front. When I do my march, I just walk to the front sometimes, and everything in class is a count of 4. Sometimes a count of 2, sometimes a count of 8, but most of the time it's a count of 4. So march to the front, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I add a clap there, right? To get the upper body ready, warm, and just to get a little bit of happiness to class. Then from here, I just go, hey, hey, right? Or to the side, so I get people's arms moving. Now for some people, this is too much, so I just go back to my march. If I notice they are already getting lost, I do my march again, but then I just go with this movement. This movement is kind of very easy. So I just start here, 1, and then I march to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm starting to see my clients coming to class. Alright, so I just march, right? My second step is a step touch. Hey, hey, hey. So I start getting people to take a space laterally, side to side. Then from here, I just say 2-step, 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 2-step. And once this 2-step makes sense, I start changing it to a grapevine. A grapevine is 2-step, except that instead of feet together, you cross your legs. Cross your legs. And then if people get confused with the grapevine, especially if you are of this age or older, grapevines makes a lot of sense. If you are younger and didn't experience aerobics, lots of people are like, what is a grapevine? Weird. So if people get lost with the grapevine, I just tell them, go back to the basics. The basic is a 2-step. And a grapevine is a 2-step with your legs closed. After a while, step touch. And I add my arms. Ha, 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 grapevine. Right? So I change it a little bit in between step touch, grapevine, walk to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, step touch. Hip, 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 grapevine. ha, ha, hey, 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 hey. So you see, those are only 3 steps, and look at how much I have done. It's a march, it's a step touch, and it is a 2-step touch or a grapevine. What else do I do in my warm-up? Toe tap, toe, toe, touch, toe touch, toe touch, right? It's a tap, tap, toe touch. So from here, I start adding my arms. I start single, then I add doubles. Toe touch. I go overhead, doubles, ha, 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 toe touch, doubles, one front, one back, toe touch, come back. So nothing happens with my lower body, nothing different. The only thing I'm changing here is my upper body. Go back to the toe touches. Once people get it, then I start adding a little bit of balance. Changing from one weight, from one foot to the other, and this is called a hamstring curl. Sometimes I say single, single, doubles. Single, single, doubles. Single, single, doubles, toe touch. Knees up. Ha. Right, you warm up the glutes, your quads, you are the arms. Okay, start bringing the knees together, tap in front of you. Alright, we did this at the beginning as well. Go back to your march. La 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 la. V-step. Open, open, close. I always do this in my warm-up because I do this step a lot during my class. Pick up the pace. V-step. V-left. V-right. Then I add the arms. V-left. If my clients start getting confused, I come back here. And then I march. Go back to the beginning. Now my second and last step that I teach in my warm-up is a step, salsa step. So I go side, center, left, center, side, center. And I do this step a lot. I almost have to go. I do this step a lot in my warm-up because I do it during the class as well, just like a V, right? I also make time while my clients are doing the march to explain that this is a step touch and this is something different. This is a salsa step. So I make sure that they know the difference between travel from side to side and just tapping beside, right? I add the arms. I open the windows. I go over the head, right? And then I come back to the salsa, rolling the shoulders back, right? Warming up. Tap, hip, 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 and hip. So this is pretty much the basic moves that I do in a warm-up, and it gets the class ready for the class. Let me know if this video helps, and if it does help, I'll explain more. Like, what do I do on my warm-up too? How do I do basic salsa? How do I make a playlist? Okay, let me know. Bye everyone.